They're on a mission to improve rural healthcare accessibility by building a full-service hospital in Pittsburgh. It'll create more than 500 new jobs for Southeast Kansas. When you see news, call or text our tip line at 417-208-9TIP. For News Talk KZRG, I'm Ty Albright on KIX 102.5.
Going to be cloudy today. Still a chance of some patchy drizzle across some parts of the fourth state with highs around 49. Cloudy tonight with lows around the mid-30s. And then on Saturday, sunshine with highs around 55 and lows into the mid-30s. Same thing for Sunday and for Monday. KIX 102.5 storm tracker radar is still showing a little light rain in some parts of the four states. Heavy clouds for the rest of us. 46 in Neosho, 42 in Miami, and 47 in Joplin. To get signed up for severe weather alerts, head to the KIX app. Time now for the KIX Kids Pledge. Today we're featuring Carthage Mark Twain, Mrs. Boyd's third grade class.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Great job, guys. And if you'd like your kids to be on the KIX Kids Pledge, all you have to do is go to KIX1025.com, go to the Morning KIX page, and click on the button there to find out how to upload your audio. Have you been inundated yet with Christmas cards? I have. I'll tell you why I'm angry about it in 20 minutes. Here's Morgan Wallen on KIX. Morning, everybody. It's just me today. Sorry. But look at it this way. It's only half the cost. Take my coat off. It's getting hot in here. Oh, how is everybody? I am still organizing a little bit. Phone call wise, I don't like where that's pointing. Way too much of that. A little better. Okay. So, I already screwed one thing up. Yeah, I sure did. I saved stuff in the wrong folder. Whoops. And I thought, man, I'm getting everything done so early. I mean, I am, but I'm just getting it done wrong. Yep. I think that was the last one I did. Here, I'm going to finish this. If it's all right with you, I am just going to take a nap over here until you get done complaining. Is that okay? Let's go straight to her wheezy laugh. Wait a minute. Are you still complaining? Are you still going on about this? This is going to be an incendiary call. I'd just like to complain to all the guys listening this morning that thinks that this call has taken way too long. There. Did you hear that? That's me starving to death slowly right here in front of you guys, and y'all are considering it entertaining. What's questionable? What kind of people are you? Is there probably Sheila is the only one. Holy cow, that was a close look at the camera. Where is Jen? Sheila, we got tired of her crap and we said, get out. Were you not here yesterday? Of course you were, but only partially. Right. Sheila, she has the day off today. Well, you're the only one on here today. Typical Friday. Friday, everybody takes the day off. What the heck? So we've got our morning kicks challenge, though, this morning. So, Sheila, this might be your chance if you're the only one around. We are giving away that $25 gift certificate to Simple. I lie. You lie, Sheila. Your face lies. Your mom lies. We're giving away that $25 gift certificate to Simple Simon's Pizza for a free pizza at 7:50 with the Classic Country Theater. Good morning, Jimmy. Jimmy's here. Jimmy and Sheila. That is what we've come down to. Not that there's anything wrong with that. I mean, Jimmy and Sheila ought to be plenty for anybody, right? A little Jimmy, a little Sheila. Who could ask for anything more? Excuse me. Okay, that one's fine. Did I do gas bill? I did. This one. Oh my gosh. That's what I had to record there. My job's so hard.
And it's worse when there's not even a car.
Yeah, you're just sitting there. You're like, why are we waiting? Okay, that's okay. Yeah, we can do that one from.
What takes forever? 7.5 months pregnant and you have a 7.
Oh, that sounds horrible.
It is.
How many times are you going to be stopping to pee? Man, especially by like 3 o'clock in the afternoon or when you only have like an hour. KIX 102.5, the 4 states, #1 for country. Morning Kicks with Randy and Jen. 7:07. It's going to be a little rainy today with that drizzle finally moving out later this afternoon and sunshine for the rest of the weekend. We'll tell you all about that with a look at the weather in just 15 minutes. So if you're already receiving Christmas cards in the mail, you probably have that one person who year after year includes that lengthy, detailed update of how wonderful their past year has been, and they love to rub it in your face with that big old Christmas card newsletter. I've already started getting those, and I've got a special salute for those people in just 12 minutes. But right now, it's Rodney Atkins on the 4 states #1 for country, KIX 102.5. Anybody else get those, the newsletter from the family, and they're like, well, we just wanted to fill you in on everything that's going on in our lives. But what it turns into is just a big brag fest. Uh-huh. Isn't that like the slowest hour of the day? Isn't that like the slowest hour? There we go. And save it to this folder. Almost done with these now. You're like, just shoot me now.
Honey, you better. Because I'm temp.
That's enough of that. Ah, done. I hope. Boy, I hope.
Doctor's appointment.
See him. Oh my God.
Appointment at 2 o'clock.
Really hope. I think. Yeah, these are all done. I only had to use one of the supplementary calls, but I did accidentally record over a couple. What I've said. Don't ever do this. I did it. Okay. Morning, Megan. So Megan, Jimmy, and Sheila. We know who we can stand by in troubling times. So I've decided, so we always do Jen's movie rehab on Friday where we assign Jen a new movie to watch. But since she has the day off, I thought, wait a minute, how are we going to do this? And I thought, you know what? It's not fair that I am up in here sweating over this hot microphone today while she lays there with her mouth open and flies collecting on her teeth, snoring away on a Friday, which is supposed to be a work day. So I've decided we're going to call her at 7:35 and make sure she's awake and make sure that she gets her movie assignment for the weekend. Which, by the way, we've decided is the Christmas classic Tombstone. So we're going to do that, plus the Morning Kicks Challenge. I'm kind of excited about this morning's Morning Kicks Challenge, which, by the way, I'm going to give you guys a hint as to the answer of the Morning Kicks Challenge. I'm going to tell you who this song is originally by before we do it, so that you'll have a better chance of winning, because that's the kind of guy I am. I am showing Jim's empty chair. What happened? Oh, wait a minute. We've got the auto transition on. Why did it do that? I wasn't earlier. That is a Christmas movie, Sheila. You don't know. There are pine trees all through that movie. All of the cowboys are wearing stockings. Most of them are. And I think there is the one scene that has Santa in it. It is a Christmas movie. Santa Claus is in that movie. What is going on? I'm noticing something going on with the chat over here. Hold on. It's just showing up at the... Oh, that's why. There now. There now. That looks better. Jen's what? Probably up getting the kids ready for school. I doubt it. I bet she makes those poor kids cook for themselves. It does too. It is by definition, Megan, a Christmas movie. That's how you define a Christmas movie. Does it have one scene with Santa? Yes, it's a Christmas movie. Morning, Kathy. About time you got here. It's a bank robber, Sheila said. So you don't know that? We didn't dig into his bio. Oh, we did the poop-filled can of Pringles story on the Oh No You Didn't news today. Is anybody on here a fan of the Only Murder series that's on Hulu? I'm not. I've tried and tried. We watched the first season of it, and second season we tried to watch a couple of episodes. Just could not. It's just, I don't know. Martin Short makes me really, really tired. Steve Martin's okay, but him together with Martin Short, I can't handle. But if you are a fan, it is going to be coming to ABC television, so you won't have to pay for that stupid Hulu subscription, which is worthless otherwise. It is going to be on ABC for free starting in January. 14, 15, 16, 17, about 18. Yeah, we'll be fine. KIX 102.5, the four states number one for country morning kicks with Brandy and Jen 714. We got a special salute for all those people who send family newsletters with their Christmas cards. We'll do that right after Kenny Chesney on the four states number one for country, KIX 102.5. No. There we go. "70% of the movies can be Morning Kathy." Sheila, what is a Morning Kathy? Yeah, I know everybody else has seen Tombstone. That's the very fact that Jen has not seen it, which is unbelievable. But I think we're beginning to get used to the idea that no matter how commonplace the movie is, Jen's probably not seen it. We're working on it. We're fixing it. After a year and a half, we're beginning to make a dent, I feel like, in her movie obfuscation. We have our final rehearsals tonight for the James River Christmas. That's going to be happening this weekend. So that's been my whole world. The rhythm guitarist, the secondary guitarist is here. So this is a guy from the college in Springfield who agreed to come and be a part of Joplin because we're kind of low in musicians that were available to be a part of it. So the bass player and the guitarist came to help out, which was great. And he's staying at my house right now. So he came and stayed last night. He's going to spend tonight and Saturday night so that he doesn't have to drive back and forth all those crazy hours to be a part of this. So I told him, I said, now, this is no reflection on us as a family or anything like that, but I just wanted to give you heads up that as part of my nightly sleep ritual, that at 2 a.m. I like to get up and scream real loud, start the chainsaw, and giggle. He looked a little nervous. Seen what on TV commercial, Jimmy? That 70% of movies? What'd you see on a TV commercial? Okay, 15 seconds. KIX 102.5, the 4 states, #1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen, 7:18. Going to see some patchy drizzle throughout this morning, but that's going to be clearing up throughout the day, and promise to see some sunshine over the weekend. We'll tell you all about that in just 5 minutes. Also, later at 7:50, we want to help kick off your weekend with some free Simple Simon's pizza. All you have to do is win the Morning KIX Challenge at 7:50. Tell us what our classic country theater song performance, what song it is, to win a $25 gift certificate to Simple Simon's Pizza. Only 30 minutes from now. Jen's gone today, part of her court-mandated public community service. But in the meantime, I got here this morning, and she and I, which I'm going to save them for her, had a stack of Christmas cards a mile high, which I always think is awesome. I mean, the people, those kind of people who have the time or take the time to sit down and do all of those, mail out those envelopes, fill out the address and everything, hats off to them. I don't know how they get that kind of time or how they find that kind of time. But we've already been inundated with the onslaught in our mailbox, but there's always that one person who year after year includes a lengthy, detailed update of how wonderful their past year has been, and you always get the feeling that you're like, but I wanted to read about the dirt you had going on. That's what I want to do. I want to fill out a newsletter that talks about how the horrible things that have happened through the year. Let's send that out so that people can be supportive of me in my hour of need, right? But these people who do the positive spin newsletters that they send out every Christmas, we thought maybe just this year we would salute them as the real American heroes that they are.
This station presents Real American Heroes.
Real American heroes.
Today we salute you, Christmas card newsletter writers.
Christmas card newsletter writers.
When when that festive envelope arrives, it's thicker than most. That's because the card is stuffed with a 2-page, double-sided, single-spaced recap of your amazing year.
Thanks for telling us you got a promotion.
And your twins both got into Stanford.
And you think we want to read all about it, yeah.
So when you have the urge to crumple up this year's edition of the Kowalski Family Gazette, look on the bright side. It beats actually having to talk to them at some point throughout the year. They are Christmas card newsletter writers, real American heroes.
Christmas card newsletter writers.
At least it's not a photo card of an image you already saw on Facebook.
Which, by the way, is what my wife and I are doing on our Christmas cards for this year. So that'll be next year's Real American Heroes Salute. I'm not being mean, Sheila. You're being mean. No, there is no show tonight. Tomorrow, there are 3. And then there are 2 on Sunday. This one has been so easy. Now, if you want motivation on why you should come to James River Christmas, because they're dressing me up like an elf again this year. Stupid elf costume I get to wear again. Oh, what time are they? I've got a flyer in the break room, but hold on. Oops. The times are... Hold on. By the way, you want to come early if you do this when you got kids because they've got the Santa pictures going on. Okay, at Joplin, 3, 5, and 7 p.m. That's tomorrow. And then on Sunday, 9 and 10:45 a.m. The Sunday one is the one where they usually give the car to a needy family. It's always a cool one to see. I think that's usually at the 9 a.m. one, I think. I may be wrong. I mean, I don't know when they will do that specifically, but usually it's on the Sunday 9 a.m. one. They do something like that at every single one of the performances. But this one, I think, has been the easiest one yet. I don't have to move once during the whole performance. I mean, except to go change guitars and change costumes. So the rest of the time, they have one spot that I stand in. And I love that because in years past, for those of you that have gone before, you know, it's a challenge. Where are we going to stick Randy? So I've been on a genie lift, coming up out of a present, up on top of a great big wooden round thing, whoever knows what it is, with fire coming out of the guitar. This year, I am in one place. They do have a really cool pyro show that I can't tell you much about, but you'll see more of. And, of course, it's absolutely free, the whole thing. Sheila goes, the give what away? A car. Wear it to work one day so we can see how cute. Wear it to... No, Jimmy. No. Stop it with those kind of suggestions. For one thing, it's not my costume. But it's the traditional kickoff to the holiday season is the JRC Christmas. So we have rehearsals tonight, and then I think they're going to have us there early on Saturday. So since they start at 3, I figure they will have us there probably by 10 a.m. rehearsing beforehand. Or somewhere around there. Going to be an exhausting weekend. And don't forget, also on Saturday is the Neo Show Christmas Parade, which we will be in. And then Monday night is Carthage's Christmas Parade, which I will be in. And then Tuesday night is Joplin's Christmas Parade, which we will all be in. And on Wednesday will be Webb City's Christmas Parade, which Jen will be driving in. So we have a lot of stuff on the schedule over the next week. And I think after that, things finally begin to slow down. Yeah, it looks like Thursday and Friday. Oh, we have our Christmas party on Friday. Wow. That has crept up on me. And then the next week is Jen's wedding, which we found out she will not be able to do the wedding rehearsal on the 14th. So I know some of you were writing down and keeping track of the wedding rehearsal schedule. And we had planned the main rehearsal to be on the 14th at 6:30. She will not be able to do that because one of the kids, Beans, has a thing that she has to do at school that just got surprised with. So she cannot miss that. So the rehearsal is out for the 14th. I don't know if she's going to plan something else maybe earlier in the day or what. She was trying to talk to me last night, and I was on stage and wasn't able to pay close attention to it. So anyway, 14th. Oh, my wife was giving me the times. Bless your heart, baby. Thank you. And tomorrow, Marissa is dancing tomorrow and tomorrow. Miami's parade is Saturday night also. So they're having it the same night as Neosho. That is crazy. You think these communities could get together and schedule around, although how many people really go from one town's Christmas parade to another town's Christmas parade? Does that happen? They're thinking about it, Jimmy. They may put me behind the curtain. That's still an option. They have discovered, this is kind of weird, a large creature with some 240 tentacles has been discovered off the coast of Japan. I'm not going to say Godzilla. I'm not going to say Godzilla. I'm not going to say Godzilla. It looks like, it's not like you're picturing in your head the nightmare thing that was a result of that one acid trip you took 20 years ago. No, this looks more like a jellyfish. It's a big round thing, but it's got this weird red brain center. It looks almost like a fancy umbrella. Morning, Linda. How's it going? Kathy's got a craft show tomorrow. Where is your craft show, Kathy? Give us the times. Okay, Gary, he said, let me know what time I need to be there for Jen's wedding. I would plan, Gary, right now. We're not going to have pictures of the rehearsal or anything like that. So I would plan on being here the morning of the 15th, no later than 7 a.m. Is that all right? Can you do that? It's a week, 2 weeks from today at 7 a.m. Kathy says the craft show is happening tomorrow at the Neosho High School from 9 to 3. Wait a minute, Kathy. This is their Christmas craft show, isn't it? The one that they do that always leads up to the parade. So, guys, let me tell you, if you're looking for a great opportunity to get Christmas presents and gift ideas and holiday decorations and stuff, this craft show that Kathy's talking about, you can go by and support her too. This is a great one to do so at. Some great deals, some amazing finds, amazing buys are all going to be happening 9 o'clock till 3 o'clock. It'll wrap up right before the Christmas parade begins organizing, and it's going to be at the Neosho High School. Great information, Kathy. Thanks. And as a result of her sharing this information, all of us have to go by and buy at least 3 items from Kathy's table. You're welcome. They just came out with, McDonald's has just released a Happy Meal for adults. Isn't that great? So, let me see if I can find the details about it. It features McNugget Buddies. It really looks like a Happy Meal. It's got the fold-up box and everything with the little handle. And it's got a Big Mac and McNugget Buddies, or either one of those. So if you're ordering the Kerwin Frost box, you get a 10-piece chicken McNuggets or a Big Mac with fries, a soft drink, and a McNugget Buddy toy. So it's one of the little McNuggets with the faces on them and everything that you're supposed to put on the ground and stomp really hard. It's the way I've always done them. And anyway, they got the whole set, including the Kerwin Frost, who is I don't know. They've got Uptown Mo, Wafutu, Brick, and Darla. Those are the McNugget Buddies that you can get in your adult Happy Meal. And they only cost $23 each. No, I'm kidding. They don't talk about the cost on here, but I'm sure it's a premium. KIX 102.5, the 4 states #1 for country. So, usually on Friday we have an assignment for Jen's movie rehab, but she's not here today. So what to do? Should we call her and wake her up? I think we should. It's KIX. We're going to call Jen, wake her up, and assign her our movie next. Okay, here's a question. How do you know when you're an actual nerd? Here's how. There's a boy in the UK that has started a campaign to change the nerd emoji, saying that the icon's buck teeth are offensive to kids with glasses. Not kidding. Oh my gosh, come on. Crap. Okay, I'm ready. Where are we on here? How come you went back to 2 chairs? See, it's on the auto switch. Good question. I've got to figure out. We found that there was a way. I don't know how to control it, though. How do I shut it off? Stop. Okay. It is stopped now. I don't know what is causing it to switch, but there is an auto scene switcher now where it'll switch back and forth between scenes. But once again, I can't figure out what the variables are that cause it to switch. I think it sounds cool. It will be cool once we figure it out. So you can have this scene, and when Jen starts talking, or maybe never, we'll switch over to her or to whatever the other scene is. Yeah, I switched it back. Morning, Mel. Mel's here. I have no idea. Would ever do. But if you're telling me a computer won't proprietarily change some setting on you, that all the time. This last week I've dealt with, I don't know. Jim was here all last week. Maybe she accidentally did it and thought it was something that shouldn't be. All right, you ready? Here we go. Jen's movie rehab. KIX 102.5, the 4 states, #1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen, minus Jen, 7:35, minus Jen. Maybe that's her real first name. I don't know. She's not here today because she took the day off work. So in 25 minutes, we are going to be talking about what seems like it takes forever when you have to wait on it. 623-1025 to tell us, or you can tell us on Facebook. Before then, though, we're going to be giving you the chance to win a free pizza to Simple Simon's Pizza to help kick off your weekend with the Morning Kicks Challenge. That's at $7.50. You got the chance to win a $25 gift certificate to Simple Simon's Pizza with the Classic Country Theater. Now, normally, as you may or may not know, on Friday we assign Jen a movie to watch. Because before she came to KIX, she had seen few, if any, movies. I think it's probably because of her personality. But anyway, we're trying to help flesh that out a little bit. So over the past year and a half, we've been assigning her a different movie every Friday. And I got to thinking this morning, wait a minute, she's got the day off on Friday. What are we going to do for Jen's movie rehab? And so I decided to take it upon myself. I want her to feel included, So I'm going to call and wake her up. And let me see if I got the number right. Yeah, 5709. And give her movie assignment for Jen's movie rehab for the weekend. It's a long number. I feel like we need some dialing music here. Oh, wait. It's ringing. If she answers. I hope she answers.
Hello?
Wake up, Jen.
Randy, what are you doing?
I had to call you with your movie assignment for... You didn't think you was going to get out of that, did you?
Randy, I have the day off.
But you don't have the weekend off. I mean, technically you do, but you don't have it off from Jen's movie rehab.
Randy, come on. I took the day off. You can just text me this later.
No, we got to go over the movie. I got to tell you what it's all about.
Can't believe you're calling me with this, Randy.
But this is a big movie, and I thought while we had this little break from the holidays, it would be a chance for us to give you a Western. That's why we're assigning you the movie Tombstone to watch this weekend.
Wait, why am I not watching holiday movies yet? Randy, come on. It's Christmas. I want to watch Christmas movies.
It is not Christmas yet. I don't know if you're following along. I know you're half awake, but Tombstone is about Wyatt Earp, played by Kurt Russell, and Doc Holliday, played by Val Kilmer, and Wyatt Earp's brothers, where they all get together for an OK Corral showdown. And while there's nowhere that you can actually watch it for free, you can rent it on Prime Video or on Vudu or Row 8 or Redbox or any of those places for about $4. But it is not a Western for the kids to watch, Jen. It's rated R.
I can't believe you woke me up for a Western. It's not even a holiday movie.
It kind of is a holiday movie.
I don't even like Western.
They do have pine trees in that one scene, and all the guys are wearing stockings.
Okay, now it's a Christmas movie.
See, that's the spirit. The holiday Western spirit. They even have some really nice presents for the Clanton gang. You'll find out what I'm talking about.
Oh, great. Awesome.
Watch that this weekend, preferably while you're awake.
All right, then I'll come back and give you my review on Monday, okay?
With Jen's movie rehab on the 4 states #1 for country, KIX 102.5. Suddenly, I turn into Pee Wee Herman. That would be a nightmare. Okay. We've got Classic Country Theater next. So I'm going to give you guys a hint to better help you guess and win the pizza, because you deserve some sort of reward for having to sit through this video every single morning, right? That's what I'm thinking too. So I'm going to tell you who the artist of the song is. All you'll have to do is figure out what the title is based on the performance. How dare you not wake her up, Megan? Meh. Did you call 10 buck too? Yeah, I guess so. It was 23. Well, they've got a certain restrictions on Jen's phone number. I don't know, Tiffany. Probably something to do with how they get your credit card information. It is December 1st. That's why we assigned Jen a Christmas movie to watch this weekend. Tombstone. Mike, we've got more wattage in our cottage. No, it's 100,000 watts. That's the largest that the FCC will allow a station to be. So they've got all these different type of restrictions, rules, and regulations. They maintain where you can point your transponders that send your broadcast signal and how powerful it can be and how high above elevation it can be. So we have the highest elevation and the largest wattage signal that is legal in the United States. So in the old days, back in the 50s, when there were just AM radio stations, they had already begun regulating stations in the United States. They started regulating. The FCC became a thing, as we like to call them, the radio mafia, back in the 1940s. So after that, these American radio stations companies would hop across the border into Tijuana, and they would set up a radio station there with no limits on it and broadcast to the entire United States. That's how Wolfman Jack got famous. You've seen the movie American Graffiti with Ron Howard and Harrison Ford and all those in it. That is talking about those days. So most of it takes place on Reseda down in Los Angeles, Hollywood Boulevard, Reseda, all those areas, and shows these kids, just driving around having a good time, listening to a radio station from out of Tijuana. Thank you, Jan. I appreciated it, though. I was thinking earlier, I was like, where's Candy Jan? I was like, no, wait, she came by yesterday. It's good having you on here with us this morning, Jan. Hey, and look, we are Gen-free today. What a feeling. I give nothing but awesome answers, Mike. Guaranteed every single answer to every single question anyone asked on this show will be awesome or your money back. It's guaranteed money back deal. You cannot question that. I mean, you can, but. Yes, everybody say hi to Candy Jan, who we just discovered her real identity is Jan Palmer. Who knew? The lady behind the mask. Answer your question. Okay? No. That's an answer. What question were you asking? Last thing I saw from you was, have a good day, Sheila. I got last week's pizza. How long do I have to pick it up? Okay. Megan, with all prizes, unless otherwise specified at KIX 102.5, you have usually a week to cash it, to come by and pick it up. No, that's not true. You have 30 days to pick it up and until it expires to cash it in. I don't know what the expiration date is on the certificates, if there is one. When is Roy's birthday? Mike, everybody knows Roy's birthday is February the 31st. Excuse me. That is common knowledge. That's why you get that day off work, because it is a national, federal, and universal holiday. Roy! Roy! It's his birthday! Where is Roy, anyway? Jan works in a dental office. Mike, you ought to bring the kids and come down to Joplin this weekend. We're doing the James River Christmas. I'm in the production of that playing. A bunch of the musicians are coming from Springfield, so you could too. Maybe even catch a ride with one of them. They'd be like, who's that guy? We have 3 performances on Saturday and 2 on Sunday. Candy Jan, you ought to come by. I'd give you some candy if you'll come by. That'll be a change up. So 3, 5, and 7 on Saturday, and then 9 and 10:45 Sunday morning. There will be flames, and it's going to snow inside the building. So last year, they had trouble with the snow production deals. So the way they make it snow, they have these humongous flight boxes. I mean, they are like, they're like this tall and this wide, these boxes, and they lift them up to the ceiling. Yeah, that's hanging over your head. Isn't that comforting? And they have these big squirrel cage motors on the back. So what happens is, at a specific point in the show, they have a button they press back in the lighting control the production facilities, that when they hit that, it opens this door on the front of that and turns those blowers on, and it sends the snow like blowing out. So it doesn't just fall from the roof. It blows it out over the entire audience so it comes down like real snow. It's awesome. But last year, something happened with the programming. So the very first one that we did, I think the 5 p.m. performance last year on Saturday, it did not work. And there were kids that cried because it didn't snow inside the building. They had looked forward to that. So they went through the trouble of loading those things and testing them last night, which doesn't sound like a big deal, but you got to understand, after you make it snow in the room, then you got to go through and clean the entire auditorium. Every time has to be, they have guys with blowers and vacuums that go through and clean all of that out so that there's not one piece of snow left over. Yeah, it's 30 days, Megan, which for you have 8 hours to get it, so you're well past. So today we're going to be talking about what seems like it takes forever when you have to wait on it. What is the thing that, remember when you were a little kid? Imagine back when you were like 5 or 6 years old and your parents made you go to bed at like 8:30 on Christmas Eve. That is a form of torture. I think the Geneva Convention should address this because time literally would slow down. You'd be like, oh my gosh, I've laid here for 8 days. What time is it? And it was just 8:15. And you're like, seriously? How am I ever going to make it to morning? And so you'd try to sneak out and your parents would catch you and be like, go back to bed or we will cut off parts of your body. Anyway, that's what mine said. Jan, are you still on here? Yes, she is. Works in the dental office. Jan, I have this for you. So she asked yesterday for an autographed guitar pick, Randy Brooks autographed guitar pick. Hold on. KIX 102.5, the 4 states, #1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen minus Jen. We've got the Morning KIX Challenge, your chance to win Simple Simon's Pizza after Brothers Osborne on KIX. So, look here, Jan. Where is it? Genuine, hand-lettered and numbered Randy Brooks guitar pick right there for you, Jan. It is actually worth so little that by owning it, you actually lose money. I mean, you look in your wallet and you may have had a 5 before, and then I give you this pick and you look in your wallet and there's only $2 in there. I don't know how that happens, but it does. It actually creates a deficit in your financial worth. Why didn't you put your full name on it? Yeah, my social security number too, right, Jimmy? Stop it. I know what you're up to. One of a kind. That's right, Megan. It is one of a kind. One of a number of kinds, actually. Tiffany says, having to pee real bad, trying to open the door or waiting on my parents to open the door. Your parents are in the bathroom waiting on you to come pee? What, Tiffany? Morning, Lisa. How are you doing? You ready for the weekend? Do you have big plans for the weekend? Yeah, Jan said she'll come by. She'll come in and get it next week when she comes by. Okay. I will keep it here. Now, Jan, if someone steals it because of its intrinsic value, it's not a lot I can do then. And I don't know how we'd ever get another one if something happened to that one. Just saying. Okay, I promised to tell you who the artist would be for today's Classic Country Theater, because I'm going to give you guys a hint because you're on here and you deserve some sort of compensation for having to endure this, right? So today's Classic Country Theater, the song is originally by Luke Combs, okay? Of course, the more genuine genius performance is by me today with the Classic Country Theater. But if you can figure out the song title, you know it's by Luke Combs. If you can figure out the song title and be the first person to identify it, then you're going to win that $25 gift certificate for a free pizza from Simple Simon's Pizza. Megan, don't. That's it. I'm back! Okay, here we go. KIX 102.5, the four states number one for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen, 7:50. It's cloudy and 45 in Joplin. Probably going to see drizzle continuing across a lot of the four states for the rest of the morning, but it's going to be sunny later over the weekend. We'll give you a look at four states news and weather in just 10 minutes, and in the next hour, we're going to be talking about what takes forever. We were just talking on the live video on Facebook Live and YouTube Live and on the website. We were talking about, you remember when you were a little kid and your parents would make you go to bed early on Christmas Eve? And there you are laying there, 8 o'clock at night in bed going, oh my gosh, I've laid here forever. And you look over at the clock and it's only 8:15. And I swear time would slow down during that time, right? So like that, what takes forever when you have to wait on it? You can tell us at 623-1025 or on Facebook. So we want to hook you up, though, right now with a free pizza from Simple Simon's Pizza to help kick off your weekend. That's why it's time for the Morning KIX Challenge, because in an effort to elevate the amount of culture and class on Morning KIX, because we've been accused in the past of having lowbrow humor. Your mom has lowbrow humor. So we're giving you a chance right now to win a $25 gift certificate from Simple Simon's Pizza if you can listen closely and identify one of your favorite songs that I am now going to be performing with. Her day starts with a coffee and ends with a wine. Takes forever getting ready, so she's never on time for anything. When she gets that come get me look in her eyes, well, it kind of scares me, the way she drives me wild. And she drives me wild. Beautiful. Crazy. She can't help but amaze me. The way that she dances. Ain't afraid to take chances. And wear her heart on her sleeve. Yeah, she's crazy. Thank you. Thank you. Excuse me. Okay, if you can identify what that song is and who it's by, we're going to hook you up with that $25 gift certificate from Simple Simon's Pizza to help kick off your weekend from the four states number one for class. KIX 102.5.
Right now.
Time to record a phone call. Hi there, Morning KIX. Can you take me off speakerphone? Okay, hold on just a second. I wasn't as ready as I thought I was. Oh, big surprise, right? Hold on. Hi there, Morning KIX. Who is this? Lauren, where are you from? And can you tell me what song and who was the artist that I was performing on Classic Country Theater? Say Beautiful Crazy by Luke Combs. Say it again. Say it again. That's it! Congratulations! We have got you a $25 gift certificate for a free pizza from Simple Simon's Pizza to help kick off your weekend.
Thank you.
Just tell me who's the four states number one for country.
102.5.
Say KIX 102.5.
KIX 102.5.
Okay, I'm going to put you on hold, and I'm going to come back and get some information from you in just a second, okay?
Okay.
Stay right there. I forgot. I don't have the song loaded yet. Ah, can he do it? Will he make it on time? Yes, he will. Can I edit the rest of this phone call in time? Now that's a little, I don't know if that's going to happen or not. Your weekend.
Thank you.
KIX 102.5, the four states number one for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen, and we're trying to find our winner of the Classic Country Theater. Of course, you have to identify the artist and the song, so let me see if we got one here. Hi there, Morning KIX. Who is this?
Lauren,
Lauren, where are you from?
Baxter.
And can you tell me what song and who was the artist that I was performing on Classic Country Theater?
Beautiful Crazy by Luke Combs.
That's it! Congratulations! We have got you a $25 gift certificate for a free pizza from Simple Simon's Pizza to help kick off your weekend.
Thank you.
Just tell me who's the 4 states #1 for country.
KIX 102.5.
There we go. So now we got to get Lauren's info. Where is the... Oh, there it is. Which one is it? Okay, it's this one. Lauren, what's her name? Okay, Lauren, what is your how do you spell your first name first off? The traditional way. My daughter's name is Lauren. You're not my daughter, are you? Because that would make you ineligible. No, you're not. What's your last name? That's my daughter's last name, too. No, I'm kidding. Lauren, what is your phone number? And your date of birth? And what's your mailing address? What's the zip code? Are you still there? I can barely hear you. I can barely hear you. There's a lot of noise coming through your phone. What's the zip code? And finally, I need your email address. Okay, that's all I need. We've got your certificate waiting on you here at our studios on East 32nd Street, right next to Food for Less. And all you have to do is come by and pick it up and use it.
All right. Thank you so much.
Thanks a lot. Congratulations, Lauren. Bye. Oh, crap. I've got to get rid of some of these beautiful crazies. So Lisa telling me, I was asking her if she had big plans for the weekend, going to the championship basketball game of the Golden Valley Vernon County Conference Tournament. Try saying that 3 times fast. And going to her dad's side of the family's Christmas get-together, which is happening this weekend? That is really early, I would think, for a Christmas get-together. I mean, who am I to judge? But this weekend, Lisa, we were talking earlier, I'm in the James River Christmas annual production. I'm the lead guitarist for that, which they've got 3 times on Saturday, 3, 5, and 7, and then 9 and 10:45 on Sunday. Hi there, Morning Kicks.
Hi there. I assume someone already got the country theater.
Yes, they knew it was Luke Combs' Beautiful Crazy.
Of course.
Yes,
Well, hey, while we're here, can I request a song?
Shh.
Beautiful morning.
absolutely. What do you want to hear?
Let's do another Luke Combs, shall we?
Okay, what?
What is it?
I can run down the list here. That will help. No, no problem. Yes. Oh, man, you did that really well. That is not different around here. It does to me doing this, even though I'm leaving fast car forever after all going, gone. Hurricane, love you anyway. Loving on you. Isn't it loving on you?
No, it's not living on you. Oh,
One number away.
not one number away. Good night. We're going to be sitting here forever.
Hold on. We'll just go.
It's going to be an easy one. It's like one of the very first times.
Yes, we're going to go through and listen. Not that one. Not that one. Not that one. We're running down the list here. We can do that. But why can't I remember that one? Sunday morning, Luke Combs. It pours. That's it. When it rains, it pours. Ha ha. Got it. Thanks for calling, man. Bye. Why couldn't I remember that? Why wasn't it coming up? Oh, there it is.
Sunday morning, man,
Okay. Seneca High School football went to state this morning. They canceled school because of that. Morning, D. So, for those of you that didn't know, I think we mentioned it once before, but D is coming back to the 4 states and is coming back to KIX 102.5. Woo! Sometime, at least by the new year, D is going to be back working. We don't know what the shift or schedule will be yet, but he will be back on KIX 102.5. So I'm really excited about that. Excited to have him back. We're looking at a couple of different options to get you started out. Probably some weekend stuff to start off, and then maybe some other more regular shifts, D. But I'm still talking with him about that and trying to figure out. We're looking at adding a syndicated show on Sundays. It'll just be a little brief thing that'll happen Sunday morning. Most of you won't be aware of it, but I think it's going to sound really good too. And it's also going to let me sleep in later that day. And really, that's what it's all about, isn't it? I mean, when we, really assess the criteria of things. Boy, everybody is here today. Except for Dorinda and Pam and everybody else. All the losers. So, did you guys know that we lost a lot of foods this last year? Gone forever? So, these are the things, the treasured foods that went away last year and you will never see again on store shelves or restaurants. The Good Humor Toasted Almond Bars. What? I've never had one. I don't know. Sir Kensington's Ketchup. Never heard of it. Taco Bell Quesarito went away. They will not be bringing it back. The Dunkachino KFC's popcorn chicken went away. Will not be coming back, they said. The Publix Market's Hurricane Cakes. I don't know what those are. The Raspberry Rally Girl Scout Cookies. This is a huge mistake, I think. Going to see light drizzle throughout a lot of today across much of the 4 states with highs near 49 and then cloudy tonight with lows around 34. Saturday is going to be sunny with highs into the mid-50s and lows around the mid-30s and more the same on Sunday and to start off your work week on Monday. KIX 102.5 storm tracker radar is showing a lot of cloud cover over the 4 states, even some light drizzle in some parts of the area. 46 in Seneca. 42 in Carl Junction, and 45 in Joplin. To get signed up for severe weather alerts, head to the KIX app. So next hour, we're talking about what seems like it has to take forever when you have to wait on it. 623-1025 to text or tell us. It's kind of like when you were a little kid on Christmas Eve, waiting for Christmas morning to roll around. Literally, time doesn't just slow down or stop. It goes backwards, I think. You can tell us yours at 623-1025 or on Facebook. Here's Maren Morris on KIX 102.5. So, yeah, if you like it, it goes away. That's a rule, Jimmy. Hi there, Morning KIX. What seems like it takes forever when you have to wait on it? Especially if it's something that you really, really want. What happened? They used to have a deal on the Amazon app where it would show you supposedly where the driver was in your neighborhood. Did you ever see? Go ahead. Yo, you just stalk him, go drive behind him. Where's my package? Thanks for calling. Did we have her? And she says there was stuff happening in her background. Yo, you just stalk him, go drive behind him. Go drive behind him. Go drive. Where's my packet? Where's my packet? Maniacal laugh. Okay. Oh, we were talking about foods that were going away. So that's not all. The stoned wheat thins, apparently infused with THC. Stoned wheat thins. How do they know they're stoned? And then the Nabisco famous chocolate wafers, and in memoriam, the McDonald's McFlurry spoon. All a thing of the past. I don't know if we're supposed to be sad or not. I mean, do we play taps on a box of Bugles chips? Or earlier in the year, by the way, I lost some food. An Egg McMuffin in my truck. I think it's somewhere inside my driver's seat. Anybody remember, by the way, the Panera Bread grilled mac and cheese sandwich, 42 grams of fat, 110 milligrams of cholesterol, 1,650 milligrams of salt, 86 grams of carbohydrates. I believe they outlawed it by the Food and Drug Administration. It had to go away. How come they never get rid of, like, stuff that nobody likes, like liver or blue cheese? And while Taco Bell did away with the quesarito, if you want to recreate anything on their menu, all you have to do is order 3 random items and just mush it all together. And you're going to create their quesadillas, quesaritos, their chalupas. It's all the same. No kidding, Megan. Stoned wheat thins. You can catch them smoking out back if you get up early enough. Jimmy said she saw on TV news that someone had 550 Christmas trees in their house. Who has a house big enough for that? Well, there are a lot of people, I'm sure. You could probably fit 550 Christmas trees in my house, but you'd have to start cramming them in at the far corner and work your way back out. I bet you could get 550 trees. You could not go into the house after that, not without getting a rash, which, ironically, you can kind of do without Christmas trees in my house. We still don't have ours up. Usually it goes up after Thanksgiving, but because of all the rehearsals and our schedule being so crazy this week, it didn't happen. So my wife and I, we were talking about it, and I said, tell you what, Sunday, I will get the stuff down so that you have it. It's all up in the attic. I will get it down, and then Tuesday, while I'm at the Joplin Christmas Parade, you can put it up, which she was all about. You may think that sounds lazy on my part, but she does not want me to be there when she puts it up because I go a little OCD crazy with balance and everything, and it's annoying. So they'd rather I was not around, my whole family, when they put up the Christmas tree. Sarah says she had to get hers done before her surgery. Which I don't think it's too early to put it up now. I mean, Thanksgiving's over. It's okay. Although, if you have a real tree, they have a whole suggested timeline of when you should put them up so that you don't have a risk of fire, so that it doesn't turn brown and die. The LED tan going on. That's right. KIX 102.5, the 4 states. Number 1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen. minus Jen. They were asking on Facebook Live a second ago what I did to her. And I was like, I didn't do nothing to her. She's got this court-mandated community service thing that she has to go do every so often. And so that's where I assume that's where she is today. But this morning, we're talking on what seems like it takes forever. Me describing what happened to Jen and why she isn't here today. That does. 623-1025 to text or tell us what seems like it has to take forever when you wait on it. Or you can tell us on Facebook. Here's Morgan Wallen on the 4 states #1 for country, KIX 102.5. That's right. Sarah's surgery is today. Good luck, Sarah. We're hoping and praying for the best. You have to keep us posted on how it goes. We've got timers on our Christmas tree lights. I bought one of those little plug-ins that connects to your smart home. So you plug that into your wall and you plug all your Christmas lights, or your power strip that's got all your Christmas lights, you plug into that. And then you program when you want them to come on and come off. And that way we don't ever have to remember or think about it. So I've got mine where they come on in the afternoon at about 4 o'clock, and then they go off at around midnight each night. And just never have to think about it. Okay, I was trying to not do this, but there's just no way around it. I thought I did have gone to the bathroom. Oh, man, I need to do another one of those. Nope, but I don't have time to build one right now because if I do, there's going to be a puddle. So I've got to go to the bathroom. So amuse yourselves. Talk amongst yourselves. Pretend that I'm still here. Back. Okay. Yeah, Jimmy, I should have put something. I thought about that after I left. Where did you find that timer? What timer? What timer are you talking about? The Sesame Street Grover? I thought about that. I was like, there's a lot of archive stuff we could have thrown on when we go out like that. Oh, where did I find the Christmas tree timer? You guys want that? Anyone will do. The one I recommend is either Lutron has a timer or CASA. CASA has one that works really well. The Lutrons are the best ones, but they're a little pricey, more pricey than the CASAs. Hold on. Lutron Smart Plug. I'll find it and share it with you. Oh, my gosh. Yeah, they want... not Lutron, Levitron. Nope, it is Lutron. Yeah, they want... Casita wants quite a bit for theirs. They want like $45, which is crazy. But theirs is a lot more reliable. CASA has one that you can get. You can get a whole package of like 4 of them for $23. You can get an outdoor one on Amazon for $13. That's the one I advise you get. That way you can use it indoor or outdoor. Here, I will share the link to that with you. Right here. So that right there, if you'll click on that, take you to the KIX one. They work fine. You download an app to your phone. And what's cool is if you've got Google controlling your home or Bixby or Amazon Alexa, they will see this. So Google has the ability to be able to see that as a device in your home. And so you can build all sorts of automation scenes for it to come on regularly, or you can just use the KIX app and build your automations on there. And Sarah, you can use, like Sarah's saying, she has an outside light on a switch that turns them on when it gets dark. The KIX switch will do this. You can use this one that I linked to, $12. You can use inside or outside. And what's cool is there's 2 plugs on this, okay? Each one will work independent of one another. So instead of turning on the whole plug, you can have it turn on plug 1 and plug 2 so that you can plug different things on it to come on at different times. We have these, the little ones. We don't have this one like this. I've got this one I run my pool pump on, and I've got one similar to it that I run the Christmas tree lights. But we have the little ones, the little white ones, all over the house. So everywhere there's a lamp, we have them plugged into these so that the lamps come on automatically, or so that we can holler at Google to turn on our lights or turn them off for us. Because we can't be bothered to use our hands, to switch the lights on and off. We're busy. Oh, Tiffany, that is so cool. Her washer and dryer. I just thought of this. Hold on. I got to intro the song, but. Yes, Tiffany. Same. KIX 102.5. Yeah, and there are light bulbs. KIX makes smart light bulbs that instead of having to put in a smart switch or a smart socket, the light bulb itself will connect with the internet. And you can change the dimness, brightness, tint, color of it. So we have smart light bulbs on our entire exterior. All of our soffit lighting under the soffits on the house are all smart bulbs. The garage floodlights over the driveway, the front porch light, back porch light, all of that is smart bulby. But Tiffany says she has her washer and dryer. So I'm assuming your washer and dryer are smart washers and dryers, because you have to have, what is that plug-in called that the washer and dryer plug into? So they have to have a big outlet, a special outlet. And I don't know if you could get a smart plug for those. Even if you could, I don't know how turning that power on to your washer and dryer, that wouldn't start your washer and dryer. It'd have to be some sort of smart one. I wanted to get a smart washer and dryer, but my appliance repairman, we have a guy that we use here locally, and he said, don't. He said, because guys like us, we can't work on those. The way that they have made them is to be disposable. He said, there are no replaceable parts on those washers or dryers. He encouraged me to keep my old one. He goes, as long as you have these, I can fix them for $15-20 whenever you need to, which we've never had to have them. I think I've had to have them worked on once. And he said, and they'll last forever. But he goes, you buy one of those others, when they break, you've got to replace it. Yeah, he does not like my refrigerator. So we have a smart refrigerator that's got the screen in it and everything like that. But he's like, I can't work on that. He said, there's nothing on that I can fix. He said, when it breaks, call Samsung or replace it. I have, our refrigerator is connected to our smart home. So if we leave the door open, which my wife sometimes frequently does, then it lets me know. KIX 102.5, the 4 states, #1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen, 8:20. Jen's got the day off today, but we're talking today about what takes forever whenever you have to wait on it. 623-1025 to tell us what, when you wait on this or when you have to wait on this, it seems like time slows down. You can text or tell us at 623-1025 or on Facebook. What takes forever when you have to wait on it?
My Amazon package.
Especially if it's something that you really, really want.
Yes.
They used to have a deal on the Amazon app where it would show you supposedly where the driver was in your neighborhood.
Yeah, I just stalk it now.
Go drive behind him.
Yeah.
Where's my package? What takes forever whenever you have to wait on it?
Work to get over.
Man, especially by like 3 o'clock in the afternoon or when you only have like an
Yes.
hour left. Isn't that like the slowest hour of the day?
Oh, yeah.
What takes forever whenever you have to wait on it?
Doctor's appointment.
Oh, my gosh,
Appointment at 2 o'clock and you get in at 6.
Especially when they put you back in that room like you're going to see him. It's just a tease, and then they leave you back there for another hour. And you're thinking, did they forget about me? Are they going to lock me in this room forever?
Yeah.
This isn't really a waiting room. This is a broom closet. You know, this really bugs me, too, with doctors and the whole waiting thing. If you're late for your appointment, they charge you for that. They actually have it, most offices have it in their underwriting, that they can charge you if you are late or miss an appointment. They can go ahead and charge you a percentage of the appointment cost. But can you charge them for being late? No, that's not fair. What takes forever whenever you have to wait on it?
Well, I had to call in to come defense for us women. I just heard the young man call in and complaining about how them scoldings take forever.
Oh, my gosh.
Waiting on you men to get something done after we ask you to do it, that takes forever.
If it's all right with you, I am just going to take a nap over here until you get done complaining. Is that okay?
That's the problem. It's been a month I've asked my husband every day to oil a squeaky chair in our living room so it'll quit waking up my grandson, and that chair's still squeaking every
Wait a
time
minute.
he sits down.
Are you still complaining? Are you still going on about this?
I just told him I'm going to have to lift that big old heavy recliner up, tip it over, and take care of it myself because it's not going to get done if I don't.
I'd just like to complain to all the guys listening this morning that thinks that this call has taken way too long.
I love you men, but my goodness, you're slow.
Tell us what seems like it takes forever whenever you have to wait on it. 623-1025 to text or tell us, or you can tell us on Facebook. It's the 4 states #1 for country. Hi there, Morning Kicks. What seems like it takes forever when you have to wait on it? Payday. Waiting to get paid, especially if you've got a bill that's overdue. And you just know they're going to come kick you out of your house. Right? Good luck getting that rent, Billy. Thanks. Okay. Payday. Payday. Oh, there's another one. Another phone call, kids. Hold on. Hi there, Morning Kicks. What takes forever when you have to wait on it? I'm trying to find that sound in the season. Uh-huh. Thanks for calling. Huh? So this is what it sounded like. I don't know if you guys could hear that or not, but this is what.
When you gotta go to the bathroom, someone's in there, they never hurry up fast enough.
I'm trying to find that sound in the season.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Thanks for calling.
No problem, thanks.
Huh? Oh, I forgot to put this on Facebook. I got to get this up on Facebook. And the emoji eye roll. Where's the emoji eye roll? There it is. Oh, you think I should save that, Megan? I deleted it because I was like, well,
The bathroom when you gotta go.
I don't want to make too much fun of him.
Hurry up
It could be a speech impediment.
fast enough.
I know he said something about going to the bathroom. Then I go,
Hurry up.
I'm more trying to find enough.
if it was just his phone, I would save it, but I'm afraid it may be a speech impediment. I don't want to make fun of that. I mean, I do, but only to you guys. So check this out. This is crazy. What do you think the oldest woman to give birth is? Because it just happened. This woman gave birth to twins following an IVF treatment in Uganda. Her name is Safina Namakawaya. 70 years old, just gave birth to twins. What the heck? You realize when they're 20, she'll be 90. "70 years old, and she looks it." Crazy, crazy, crazy. I read something about menopause in here. It was due, I mean, they be a cesarean, but since I admitted here, this is her second delivery in the past 3 years. She gave birth to a baby girl at the age 67. It is. It's crazy. IVF drugs, apparently, Megan. Somebody said 54. And yeah, 70. Twins. 70. So she's had 3 kids in the past 3 years. I mean, she'll be 88 when they graduate high school. I know that I am just so thankful that my kids no longer live at my house and that they are all gone. And if they have a problem, I'm not going to be necessarily the first one that they call. Thank you, Lord. I know that is it. It is insane. 70. And again, she looks like not just necessarily somebody's grandma. She looks like somebody's possibly their great grandma. White-haired lady, old wrinkles and everything. Megan said she doesn't have anything that is smart appliance-wise. I'm just now seeing that message over on the video. What the heck, Megan? All that stuff is so cheap now, and it does make your life a lot easier. Somebody said, I'm so grateful to have my kids so young that when I'm her age, I can sugar up my grandkids or great-grandkids and then send them home. Right. Or even better yet, you know, my wife and I, the kids were all gone. I think by the time we were like 45, 46, they were all gone. So we still have life ahead of us. You know, we get to be a young couple again. Young. I don't know if I use that word, but it's rediscover, you know, enjoying each other instead of having to worry about raising kids. It's great. Plus, we have Naked Thursday now. So there's that, which before the DFS would not let us do. Cannot imagine that. Sheesh. I mean, most people would have retired by that age. How do you raise kids on retirement? Oh, talking about the smart devices, though. This isn't necessarily a smart device, but we have, I bought a few years ago light switches that have, you know, like when you go into some public restrooms and the lights come on automatically and go off. Bought those. And it's such a little thing. They've just got this little electric eye thing that notices when it shoots out an infrared beam, and when you cross it or bump it, then it turns the lights on. And they were so cheap. I mean, like $6, $7 on Amazon. And I bought a package of them. And we put one in the guest bathroom and one in the garage. We did put one in our main bathroom, but then we realized that when you get up in the middle of the night and you don't want to turn on the lights and disturb someone, that's kind of annoying. So we took it back out. But the one that's really, really handy is the one in the garage. How many times do you get out of the car and your hands are full? It's the middle of the night and it's dark and you're stumbling over things, or you're going out to your vehicle and you got your coffee in one hand, your keys in the other, and you can't be, and you're in a hurry and you miss the light switch or whatever. That is so nice to not have to worry about that. Light sensors are so awesome. They are. In the right room. They can be annoying in the wrong room. Pants are always optional. That is absolutely right. I had to put pants on last night because, again, for those of you that weren't here earlier, the rhythm guitarist, the secondary guitarist for the James River production, is spending the night with us. He spent last night, tonight, and Saturday night, so he doesn't have to drive back and forth. So I had to wear pants at home. KIX 102.5, the 4 states #1 for country morning KIX with Randy and Jim. We're talking today about what seems like it takes forever whenever you have to wait on it. 623-1025 to text or tell us. Here's Justin Moore on KIX 102.5. So we stuck him in Gina's office. The couch in there is a fold-out bed. And, of course, he's a musician, so he was fanboying on the recording studio. And I told him, I said, okay, I have to get up early, about 4:30 in the mornings. And he's like, that's crazy. Because he's a college kid, this guy. And I said, so sleep in tomorrow, whatever you got to do. He's got some college assignments he's working on this morning. I said, I'll come home around noon. I've got some other syndicated studio work that I have to do. When I get done with that, I'll set you up in the studio. You can play in here all you want because I'm going to take a nap. Oh, I do get to I almost took a picture of it, and I wish I had, but I get to wear a red sequin suit jacket in the production. I like that. I was like, can I just wear this the whole show? It looks sharp. But no, they said no. Some of the time you got to wear the stupid elf costume, which I'm not happy about. Oh, Beetlejuice 2 just wrapped up production. They are ready to set a release date. They haven't yet, but they just finished up filming the Beetlejuice 2, and it's got the original cast, plus many, many others. It's got Michael Keaton, Winona Ryder, Catherine O'Hara are all in it. It's being directed by, what's his name? The guy who did the original one. Did Nightmare Before Christmas. You know that guy. Anyway, Edward Scissorhands, all those. He's directed it. Jenna Ortega's going to be in it. Willem Dafoe, Monica Bellucci. There, that woman right there. She's intense. Justin Theroux's in it. So it looks like it could be really, really, really good. No idea when it's going to come out. But it is finished and ready to be released. So sometime in the next year. KIX 102.5, the 4 states #1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen, 8:35. It's going to be cloudy and rainy today, but nice over the rest of the weekend. We got the Morning KIX Takeover starting in just 15 minutes, so you've still got time to get on the KIX app and pick off the songs that are going to kick off your weekend before we start playing them back at 8:50. And today we're talking about what seems like it takes forever when you have to wait on it. 623-1025 to text or tell us, or you can tell us on Facebook, what takes forever whenever you have to wait on it?
When you call somebody and they put you on hold.
Or when they don't answer immediately, like when you call the radio station.
Exactly. Golly. Yes.
Sorry about that. We were on another call.
That's okay.
What seems like it takes forever whenever you have to wait on it?
5 o'clock on Friday.
Oh my gosh, yes, especially the last 30 minutes to an hour before that.
Yes.
It's like everything goes into slow motion. You can see your boss coming in with that last minute assignment and he's moving slow and you're like, no!
Yeah, exactly.
623-1025. What takes forever whenever you have to wait on it?
Payday.
Payday. Waiting to get paid, especially if you've got a bill that's overdue.
Oh my gosh. And when your paycheck hits at like 7 o'clock at night instead of like 4 o'clock before they close, it's super annoying.
And you just know they're going to come kick you out of your house. What takes forever whenever you have to wait on it, or at least it seems like it does?
The waiting line at the DMV.
That's kind of like some sort of time tunnel, isn't it?
It is. It's awful every time.
Number 47. I love that one old commercial they had with the little kid that's playing the person, and they take the number and smack it against their forehead.
That is me every time.
Tell us what seems like it takes forever whenever you have to wait on it. You can tell us on Facebook or text or tell us at 623-1025. It's the 4 states #1 for country, KIX 102.5. Shut up, Toby from Wendy's. I think this is the same thing. No, it is not. Hi there, Morning Kicks. What takes forever, or at least seem like it does whenever you have to wait on it?
Well, MJ told me about this the other day. He said when you and him are out shopping, he said it takes you forever to pick out the right color dress.
You know I always pick polka dot. Good hearing from you, man.
Hey, see you later.
Hi there, Morning Kicks. What takes forever when you have to wait on it?
Cooking something in the microwave.
I know it's supposed to be faster, right? Hey,
Sit there, and that minute takes about 10 minutes.
I mean, ideally, if you have instant coffee and you put it in the microwave, you should go back in time, right?
Right.
Thanks for calling.
Exactly right.
Yeah. Thanks for...
Hey, have a great day.
Day.
Cooking something in the microwave.
If instant coffee is instant, the microwave makes it even faster.
I know. You sit there.
Let me see. Nope.
I know. I know. You sit there, and that minute takes about 10 minutes.
If you have instant, I mean, ideally, if you have instant coffee and you put it in the microwave, you should go back in time, right?
Right.
Microwave. Two. Tiffany says the stupid rain ruined her chance of seeing the Northern Lights. Tim Burton, thank you, Tiffany. Yes. Megan said, remember to plug in his guitar this year. Yes, that is an important little detail that you got to remember, especially for the guitar solo. And you go, and nothing happens. Oh, the look on the face is priceless, though. Yes, I get to be my own disco ball. And I discovered this on a red sequin jacket. If you rub it this way, it turns silver. It's cool. Hopefully, though, I mean, I have to wear the elf costume, which is the same costume I wore that year. I forgot to plug it in. But I don't have to be on a genie lift in a present, moving from one end of the building to the other and all of that. So, not as many things to distract me. Stupid rain, I ruined her chance seeing the Northern Lights. Was that a thing? Were the Northern Lights visible? Oh, it was. Last night was highly active. could be visible anywhere in the United States. Not for us, though, because of the rain. Yeah, if you've never seen the Northern Lights, it is pretty freaky. Nothing makes you think more about aliens and to me, it makes you feel pretty minuscule when you see something like that. It's pretty freaky. Yeah, it seems like I know over the past couple of years there have been a couple of chances to see the Northern Lights, and every single time it's cloudy, overcast, rainy. And it did rain a lot. I got to see them once in Missouri when I was a kid, and I didn't know they were going to be happening. I was just driving home, and gosh, when you're not expecting something like that, and I mean, it wasn't just a little bit of Northern Lights. They were all over the freaking sky. I thought nuclear war or alien invasion was happening. I remember I was on a dirt road, and I stopped and got out of the car thinking, what the heck? And then I realized, oh my gosh, that must be the Aurora Borealis. So I just sat there and watched it for a while. It was amazing. What really irritated me, we took that cruise to Alaska a few years ago. Whole time we were up there, never saw them once. And they said, yeah, it's the wrong time of year for the Northern Lights. Just a particle on a floating rock. You were so right, Megan. Wow, it's crazy. On my video over here, the comments are actually keeping up with your guys' comments pretty well. That's very rare that happens. So I have my comments source that I usually read your guys' comments on because I see them as they come in. And usually it's like 10 minutes behind on the video, but it's actually keeping up really well today. Oh my gosh. So they found I'm trying to find out where here. In China, they just dug up a complete Stegosaurus skeleton. That's not so amazing. There's been lots of those found. This is the first one that they found with the skin still on it. Now, it's fossilized skin, so it's turned to rock. But it has all of the skin still there, texture, everything. They can see the little hairs on it and everything. They found that and a primitive ancestor of the Triceratops. Is there a picture of it? Well, that's not that impressive. Oh, wow. Yeah, it is. So usually when they find a skeleton, that doesn't look like a Stegosaurus. So usually when they find a skeleton, it's just the skeleton. In other words, all the skin has decomposed before it fossilized. But in this case, it had everything before it fossilized. Put it back. Yeah, so the picture just looks like a skeleton with a surrounding shell imprint in the fossil. So it's not actual skin. The headline's a little misleading there. Is it going to rain today? Jimmy wanted to know. Actually, the rain's going to end, Jimmy. This drizzly stuff that we have is going to continue till around noon or a little after. Let me see what the actual time prediction is on that. So, yeah, I would say the rain, we're still at like a 10%, 11% till about 11 a.m., but after that, it just ends, and it'll be over from that point on. So after 11 o'clock, no more rain. No more even drizzle. And it will be sunny tomorrow and Sunday and Monday with highs into the mid-50s, lows around the mid-30s at night. Yep, same here, Megan. Very cloudy, foggy, misty. Need to have some haggis with it. KIX 102.5, the 4 states, number 1 for country. Want to know what seems like it takes forever whenever you have to wait on it? 623-1025. Here's Connor Smith on KIX 102.5. This is kind of neat. They have, there's a story in here about some marine worms they've discovered that developed a strange reproduction strategy. They essentially grow a brain in their butt before they wiggle off to find another mate. Good. Butts in their brains, just like men. Hi there, Morning Kicks. What seems like it takes forever when you have to wait on it?
When I order packages.
Yeah, we had that one called in earlier, too. Or you're waiting for a delivery, and your phone says, it's on its way, and you're like, whatever, it's 9 o'clock at night. I actually had Amazon deliver a package to my house the other night, though, at 9:30. Midnight. Unbelievable. That's crazy. Bless those guys' hearts. Needed that. Yes. Well, actually, did you know Taco Bell is considered the fastest drive-through? They just beat out Chick-fil-A for the first time ever? Well, they're not talking on, we're talking on average, not necessarily the ones here in Joplin. Yeah. Right. Thanks for calling. I think that was Kendra. Sounded like Kendra. Here we go. KIX 102.5, the 4 states, number 1 for country. Morning Kicks with Randy and Jen, 8:49. Going to see these clouds and even this light mist lingering till about 11 o'clock this morning. But then after that, it's going to be all gone. It's going to be sunny for the rest of the weekend. And we've got the Morning Kicks takeover ready to go to help you kick off your weekend. All you have to do is go on the KIX app, pick out your favorite song that you want to kick off your day or your weekend or whatever with, and then we're going to start playing it back at 8:50. But today we're talking about what seems like it takes forever whenever you have to wait on it. At 623-1025, you can text or tell us there, or you can tell us on Facebook. What takes forever when you have to wait on it?
Stoplights to cross range lines.
Oh, my gosh. What? I wonder what the time is on those.
And it's worse when there's not even any cars coming.
Yeah, and you're just sitting there. You're like, why are we waiting?
Yeah, and you wait for like 4 minutes.
What takes forever whenever you have to wait on it?
I think it takes an eternity when you have to fill your tank up from empty to full, and it's cold outside, and you're just waiting for it, and you just keep watching the money go higher and higher. You're like, aren't you done yet? Aren't you done yet? And you're freezing.
Especially, if you have to sit there and hold the gas pump on some of them, your gas nozzle, whatever, makes it shut off, so you have to hold it so that your hands freeze to the gas pump. What seems like it takes forever whenever you have to wait on it?
Cooking something in the microwave.
I know it's supposed to be faster, right?
I know. You sit there, and that minute takes about 10 minutes.
I mean, ideally, if you have instant coffee and you put it in the microwave, you should go back in time, right?
Right.
But that's not the way it works. What takes forever whenever you have to wait on it?
I feel like work takes forever when you're waiting on that time for you to get off work.
Oh, my gosh, yes. Friday at 5, are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Time creeps. Tell us what takes forever, or at least seems like it does whenever you have to wait on it, on Facebook, or you can text us at 623-1025. And we've got the Morning Kicks Takeover getting ready to start on the 4 states #1 for country, KIX 102.5. All right. So Monday on the show, we're going to be doing the game. You and your ex end up in jail, and you can only say, it's 3 words, right? You can only say 3 words to each other. What would your 3 words to your ex be? 2 of you ended up in the back of a cop car or in jail or whatever. Hi there, Morning Kicks. What takes forever when you have to wait on it?
Waiting for my wife to leave to go somewhere.
Oh, she has to go change clothes again. I'm out in the vehicle going, come on already. Thanks for calling. Yeah, I honk the horn. I do. I sometimes honk it. And I'll do it annoyingly. Bump, 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 bump. She'll be like, will you stop? They're going to make us move. So we're going to be talking, though, about you and your ex end up in jail, and you can only say 3 words to each other. Jeremy Humphreys from the Joplin Area Firefighters is coming by to help us kick off our annual Christmas for Kids campaign. So here's what you do when you're out shopping this weekend. Go ahead and get a new toy for a boy or a girl. Don't spend a lot of money. I mean, we're talking $3, $5, $10. That'll do it. And then bring those by to drop off so that you can be the first person to drop off your toys for the Christmas for Kids campaign when we kick it off on Monday. And I believe, I don't know for sure, and I'm going to try to talk y'all out of it, or at least Jen out of it, for a possible Would You Rather Wednesday next week to benefit Joplin Area Firefighters Christmas for Kids. And we're also going to reveal what the most underrated Christmas gift of this year is and what you should be buying all your friends and relatives as a gift this year. We'll do that on Monday. So hopefully I get to see you at one of the productions for the James River Christmas. Remember, it's 3, 5, and 7 tomorrow and 9 and 10:45 on Sunday. If not, I will see you on Monday.